Hello students, welcome to Siddhapur Mathematics Academy classes. So in the last class I explained the minors and cofactors and I gave one important result. If the elements of any row are multiplied with the cofactors of corresponding row, then that is nothing but the value of the determinant. And if the elements of any row are multiplied with the cofactors of different row, then the answer will be 0. I stopped the last class there only. Now I will explain that property with the help of example. See, here I give one example determinant. First I will expand it. Already you are familiar with the expansion. 2 lies in first row, first column, leave that. And it is minus into minus plus. Minus 42 minus 4. And it is plus 5. 30 minus 0. This is minus 40. It is 3 into minus 46. That is minus 138 plus 150. The answer is minus 28. Now I will explain this with the help of one example, these properties. This is the value of the determinant. We are moving to the first one. So for that I am writing the cofactor of first these three elements. Cofactor of 2. It is denoted by A11. And you know which sign table we have to use. Already you are familiar. For your reference I am writing here plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. This is the sign table we are using to write the cofactor. So here it is a plus, and where it lies in first row and first column, leave that. And you know the simplification, 0 minus 20, that is minus 20. Then cofactor of minus 3, that is A12. For that we have to write a minus and leave first row and middle column, that is second column. What is remaining? 6, 4, 1 minus 7. It is minus 42 minus 4. So it is 46. Then cofactor of 5, that is A13. For that we have to write plus, and it lies in first row and third column. 6, 0, 1, 5. After simplification it is 30 minus 0, that is 30. Take a paper and pencil, please note down on any page, because now I will rub this, I don't have the place. So after that we are moving to the first operation, that is the first property. So what the first property tells you? The first property, this I am using. So I am writing the first row with corresponding cofactors, A11. What is A11? A11 is, otherwise first I will write that property. Write down that values. A11, 2 minus 3, 5. A11, A12, A13. Its corresponding cofactor we calculated, that is minus 20, plus A12 is what? Minus 3. Then the calculated value is 46. Then A13 is 5 and A13 is 30. Simplify this. This is minus 40 minus 138 plus 150. So is it minus 28 or what? Yes, of course it is a minus 28. That means elements of any row or column are multiplied with its corresponding cofactor. The answer is nothing but the value of the determinant. Moving to the second one. If you are taking the elements of any row and any different column, here I am taking A21, A11. Second row elements and first row cofactors I am taking. Second row elements are what? 6. It is minus 20. Then 0. 46 plus 4, 30. So this is minus 120 plus 0 plus 120. Is it 0 or what? So this is 0. That means which term gives you 0? If elements of any row or column are multiplied with the different cofactors of different row or column, and then when you are adding, the answer will be 0. Students, please note down this. These are the CET important CET formulas. So we are using in theory as well as CET. Moving to the next important concept, that is adjoint of a matrix. Adjoint of a matrix. First, before definition, I will explain. Adjoint of a matrix is nothing but it is a transpose of cofactor matrix. So for example, if a matrix has a order 3, determinant has a order 3 by 3, you have a 9 elements. Calculate the cofactor of all the 9 elements, write in the form of matrix, then write down the transpose of that cofactor matrix. First I will give the definition, then I will explain. The adjoint of a square matrix A is equal to Aij is defined as the transpose of the matrix Aij, that is capital means cofactor, where is the cofactor of the element Aij. Next, adjoint of the matrix A is denoted by ADJ, adjoint A. See, that is, if a matrix I am giving you as A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33, then cofactor matrix is what? Cofactor matrix is A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A33. If you write the transpose of this cofactor matrix, it is like this. Adjoint of A. Transpose means row changes to column. So this is what? This is the adjoint of the matrix. Understood? Now I am moving to the examples. Find the adjoint of following matrices. First one. And students, for of a matrix of order 2 by 2, I will give you the simple note. Please note down that. I am giving you very simple note. When you are writing a adjoint of a matrix of order 2, just interchange the elements present in the principal diagonal and change the sign of non-diagonal elements. Understood? Interchange the elements present in the principal diagonal and change the sign of non-diagonal elements. If it is a plus, make it minus. So I am explaining one more. Here, adjoint is what? Change the elements present in principal diagonal. Change the sign of non-diagonal elements. Is it very simple or what? Now I am giving you 2 questions as an assignment, that is for your practice. So these are the questions for your practice. Moving to the next question, that is of order 3. Same question. Find the adjoint of the following matrix. So if you take a paper and pen and along with me go on writing, you feel very simple and mathematics is very easy. So for your reference, the sign table is plus minus plus minus plus minus plus minus plus. Then adjoint A. See, in different college they are teaching differently, but don't feel that it is a wrong or ours is a correct, ours is wrong, there is correct. No, it is not like that. Every lecture have their different methods. So here first plus. Outside is a matrix. Inside the determinant, first one lies in first row, first column, leave that. Next, leave some place middle, write a minus because we have a minus sign. Next we are writing for this element, it lies in first row, second column. Now leave some place middle, write plus because that reference sign table. Now we are writing for this value, it lies in first row, third column. Understood? This is for first row. For second row, this is minus. For this number 2, it lies in second row, first column. Next, plus. That is for middle. 3 lies in second row, second column. Leave that, write on the remaining elements. Then minus. So for 5, the number 5 we are writing, it lies in second row, third column. Then moving to the third one. This is plus. Can you write now? Now I am not giving, you only write and compare with my answer. Remember, and it is a transpose. Dash you have to write. Outside it is a matrix, inside it is a determinant, and you have to you have to see that 9 different determinants. Now simplify this. 3 minus 0, middle minus 2 plus 10. Next, plus 0 plus 6. Minus 1 minus 0 plus 1 plus 4. Minus 1 minus 2 plus minus 5 minus 6 minus 5 minus 4 plus 3 plus 2. It's transpose you have to write. Now simplify this. 3 minus 12 6. Next 1 5 0 0 it is, sorry, minus into minus plus. Then minus 11 minus 1 5. It's a transpose. Remember, we have to write the transpose. So starting only write on that. Now write on the transpose. Therefore, adjoint A is equal to, we are writing the transpose. The row become columns, columns becomes row. So this is how we are finding the adjoint. Read on one example as a homework. So I gave only one homework. The students may have the question why I gave only one question as a homework. Because the same concept we are using when we are solving the examples on matrix method. We are using the same concept. Definitely you will get you are perfect in when you are solving a matrix method. So in the next class I will give you the theorems on adjoint of a matrix.